Well, this beautiful window is in honor of St. Katharine Drexel, who is sort of a hero of mine. She was from a very well-to-do Philadelphia family. Her father was one of the leading bankers of the time, so she inherited a great deal of money. But she never fit in all that well with Philadelphia high society. In fact, a symbol up here is very interesting. It's a doll with the arm ripped off. You see a little straw coming out. That refers to a comment she made when she came out to Philadelphia high society at this grand cotillion ball. All the finest people and everything that money could buy was on display. But when she came home, she said, "It seems so empty to me. I felt like a little girl that's ripped the face off the doll and seen the inside is just made out of straw and dust." So I put that symbol there to emphasize this spiritual awakening she had. You know, when she went to Europe, kind of working through a sense of loss and directionlessness, she was trying to find her path. And she visited Pope Leo the 13th, and you see him down here. And she knelt before the Pope and she said, "Holy Father, please send a missionary order to take care of the African American and Native American people." And the Pope looked at her and said, and we have it here, "You be that missionary." And they say she left the room in tears. It's such a profound effect on her. But she decided to take his advice. And she, in fact, became a missionary dedicated precisely to these two great people. And they're represented here by this little girl and the little boy, the African American and Native Americans. And she established this community, which, of course, still exists and still cares for those two people. Some of the other symbols down here for Xavier University, the first university in America founded particularly for black people, and she founded that, still exists, of course, to this day. Over here is a lovely detail. When we visited her mother house outside of Philadelphia, they have on display a number of things associated with her, and they had these little nubby pencils. And they explained to us that she was so concerned for poverty and making sure she didn't live extravagantly that she would use these pencils right down to the very nub. So we use them as a symbol of her poverty. Above the pencils there is a depiction of the City Hall in Philadelphia. So she's one of the great American saints depicted here. And at the very top, of course, is the Blessed Sacrament. And her order is devoted to the care of these two peoples, but it's under the aegis of the Blessed Sacrament. I love the lower scene, of course, with Leo. It echoes the lower scene in the Little Flower window, because the Little Flower also saw Pope Leo XIII and left his presence in tears. She'd asked him if he would give permission that she join Carmel at the age of 15. So I just found very moving. These two saints had these powerful encounters with Pope Leo XIII. One little detail, you see between the feet of the little boy here, there's a tiny mouse. That's from Conrad Schmidt, the people that made the windows. They put a little church mouse in the windows they make. So a very beautiful window.